and welcome to my channel. Today's relationship spread will be for the sign of Aries. We're going to take a look at you, the relationship, the other person, your hopes, your expectations, their expectations, outside influences, and then we'll take a look at the overview of the spread altogether. Looking forward to taking a peek at the inner you inside the reflection of the cards and cracking the mysteries of your deepest desires. So, fire signs, wonderful to see you today. It is the last week of April going into May, and so April showers bring May flowers, and we definitely are going to be focusing on more relationship and love spreads this month. So, hope you are looking forward to that as well. That didn't go so well. Try again. I can't, last week I was talking about the weather, and it really still is sort of a day-to-day type of thing. Yesterday was so grey and gloomy, and the entire day itself left everyone quiet and feeling a little bit not quite themselves. So, how are you feeling today, Aries? Let's take a look at Aries' relationship today. Now we have 9 cards to fill a spread, so when they come out in packs, let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So yeah, let's do this one and then we'll pull one more card. Alright, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This plant's in the way, so we'll move this up a little bit. 6, 7, 8, and then one more for the overview of the relationship. Fantastic. This is going to be a beautiful read. The reflection of the light is really only on one card today, but I will still pick that one up for you. Hopefully you can see much better than last week, though I remember last week was a little bit difficult to see anything. Alright. Woo! That was a surprise! Oh well, oh well. Alright, let's go on. So here we are. Here, this is you, Aries. You are represented by the Hangman and Reverse. So Hangman and Reverse, you're done thinking about something, you're done contemplating, you sort of still stalling, but you don't really see the need for the sacrifice. You sort of have a fear of sacrifice, so you are coming up as Hangman in Reverse. So your the relationship is coming up as the 5 of Cups in reverse. Wow. So the relationship is sort of coming to a place of acceptance. There's sort of peace about the relationship and perhaps moving on. Maybe you're moving on from a quarrel, maybe you're moving on from an obstacle, maybe you're moving on from the relationship. Let's keep going. So, the other person is represented by the Hierophant. Yeah. Your love interest, he's very powerful, which, typically fire signs wouldn't have it any other way, because you're so powerful yourself. But this guy is all about, tradition and sort of a middle of the road kind of guy. He very much sort of wants to stick by his morals and his ethics, his own standards. So that is your partner or the other person, your interest. Your hopes, the Knight of Swords. So yes, you hope that there's action in this relationship. You hope that someone is defending the honor of this relationship. You hope there's impulsiveness. Very, very sweet. Yeah. Alright then, Aries. Let's take a look at the other person's hopes. Is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So the Ace of Wands in reverse is sort of maybe they're hoping that you'll give up on this situation. They're a little bored with it. There's, kind of a lack of passion. Um, this is coming up in the other person's hope. So maybe there is moving on from this relationship, or again it could just be about an individual topic, or something, not an entire relationship itself. However, this is a relationship spread, so I don't know, Aries. Let's keep going. We're going to take a look at your expectations. This should be very interesting. I don't expect that they're going to match theirs. Yeah, your expectations is that there's a third party. You feel as if you're doomed to be feeling heartbreak and grief and suffering. This is what you expect from this relationship. It's like you don't want it to go because perhaps there was a connection there, but you know that this is no good for you. Your partner's expectations. The Lovers? What? Your partner expects that things will come together. I don't understand. Your partner hopes that, perhaps they're, okay, perhaps your partner wishes they didn't have so much feeling and passion for you. Perhaps they wish that they could get rid of the feeling for you. But really what they hope is that you two will come together. So it's like you want the same things, but you fear. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like you're mirroring each other. I hate to say it, it looks like, one of the, well, I'll just stay with mirroring relationship. It looks like a very mirroring relationship. So, let's take a look at the outside influences on this relationship, shall we, Aries? The Hermit. The Hermit is, there's a lot of contemplation. Perhaps the both of you are spending too much time in your head creating sort of imaginary circumstances between you. I mean, you do have a lot of time to spend just thinking right now. But the Hermit is, sort of a search for truth and a search for inner guidance. And so perhaps one or both of you is sort of going within to, determine, is this relationship, something that we want to sort of, I don't know, like is it for us or is it not for us? I mean, very confusing. Let's keep going because I'd like to clarify a little bit the overview of the relationship. Now that was the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of commitment here. There's a lot of greediness here and a lot of laziness here. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like either of you are putting too much effort towards this relationship. You want effort. It seems as if, you're not willing to let this go. But, there is still this kind of acceptance that it's over. And, you want things to be rekindled, but you feel as if there's no hope. Your partner wishes to be able to let go of all of this passion, but wants the unity. So, neither of you are doing anything. You both believe that it's the other's responsibility to, sort of take the lead on this. If you I don't know how much energy either of you is putting into this, and so it's sort of a little bit of a difficult call to make. Maybe we should go about clarifying a few things. Yeah. I'd like to clarify this. Let's do that. I'm going to make a second video because this camera seems to not like very long videos. So I'll make a second video. We're going to clarify all of these. There's a lot of cards to clarify. But I would like to get a little bit further information, and if you would like to tap in a little bit further about the overview of this relationship, then I'll put a part 2 in the description, so in the title, so you'll be able to find that fairly easy. So if this is where we end things, thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. If you would like to come clarify these cards with me, then take a look at part 2 for this reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time. Take care.